MLB The Show 17 on our road to the show 2020. We are just like 2 days away from the launch of the new version of MLB The Show. So we're very excited. I hope everybody's doing great today. If you're watching on Twitch, you're going to notice that it's not a couple days ago, but probably a week ago. So you're going to be discombobulated of what I'm talking about. But that's okay. We're going to franchise, and we're going to continue from MLB The Show 16. And then, this save file was not advanced one calendar year in the previous year's released. And this was an issue because a 2014 game that we've been going and extending like game by game isn't allowed to extend at this point. We were prepared for such an instance. I actually knew about this beforehand, but it's just one of those things. It's kind of sad in one respect, but it's predictable. It's just so many years behind, and I was commenting in the last video how kind of silly it looks that it had the current year's like artwork on the thing, even though it was 2014 playoffs. So it just kind of makes sense. But don't worry, we have a continued file, and we can continue right here in 2017. We have a different series, but it is a file that we can actually use. So we have
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 3 of the NLDS, the Phillies' first baseman, number 17, totaled 4 hits overall on the day as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs 9-8. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. In Game 3 of the NL Division Series, the Nationals' starting pitcher, number 31, struck out 12 on the way to the win, leading the Nationals past the Dodgers 11-3. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
And we're going to look at playing, and we're going to be at home. There's a rarity. And I have the ability to win a series. I hate using my 4th best pitcher when my number 1 pitcher is available. Oh, well, he's technically my number 1. And I think he'd be plenty rested. So I'm gonna use Arrieta because it just makes sense. Man, I'd really like to have Chris Bryant on our team.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Jake Arrieta will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
An interesting thing is it looks like Gene Segura is actually looking to be playing third base. I thought they'd just have Kingery at third base and then just have Kingery play either exchange with Baum eventually or something like that.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Outside and low.
Wow.
3-0. Ian Happ is on deck. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
That's not the start I wanted.
Second baseman, Ian Happ.
Normally a lot better at pitching. Like,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
wow.
Sager runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now I have a wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first.
Gotta just do whatever I can to keep him at first.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Okay.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
There's a swing
Oh,
and a drive
crap.
well out to right field. Back goes Harper. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Can this game get any worse today? Wow.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
This was not what I was anticipating.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Wow.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman number 44, Anthony
Into the windup
Rizzo.
and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitters. He's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McCutcheon is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Finally an out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's 3-0 Chicago. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Number 58 will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left.
And that's how we can catch up a little bit.
And is long gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed.
I mean, look what that pitch was. He threw it right down the middle of the plate.
As well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer.
That was a fastball?
Right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Nope.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
No.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is off the wall in right field.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. And he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Grounded to third. This could be 2.
Crap.
There's 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, number 58, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 58.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Runs outside,
Just
so it goes
a bit
to
outside.
2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Weak roller right side. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
This is skied into short left center. Bruce has a read on it. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
JT Realmuto.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate.
Go away.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Got lucky there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Go.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting 6.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out.
That was ball 4. Come on. Can't swing at ball 4.
Payoff pitch one more time. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
That's lucky, actually.
Batting 7. Third baseman.
Now in the box, Scott Kingery. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I didn't think it was sinking that much.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Jake Arrieta. 2's all over the place.
That is 2 outs, though.
2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Nasty slider.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. It didn't look good. And now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, swinging too early. Okay.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I would have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip.
One swing and you can forget all about what happened in that first inning.
Here it comes, 1-0. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field.
One bag is fine.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, Matt, this looks like it's going to be some kind of offense. That's the 9th hit between the two teams with that single right there. Man, are we watching an offensive outburst in just 3 innings so far.
In now, number 17. Hit hard on the ground at third.
Oh, no.
One there. Relay to first.
Oh, my goodness.
Just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1.
That's why I want Chris Bryant on our team.
Another chance. Kyle Schwarber. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase.
He's the difference in this game. He's hit a 2-run home run, and he just turned a key double play.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Yeah, Jay Bruce is just not the greatest defensive outfielder.
He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Jay Bruce playing defense reminds me of Pat Burrell playing defense.
Come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Schwarber goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Addison Russell.
Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So striding forward now, number 58. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Seriously?
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. A 1 pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Stopped on the slide by Russell. He's out.
The left fielder, number 9, Shea Bruce.
So 1 away in the inning, and here's Jay Bruce. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And
hit
this
him
is
again.
taken in for the second out.
Third baseman, number 4, Scott
Stepping in,
Kingery.
Scott Kingery. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. In now is John Jay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 with a run
Hayward.
scored thus far.
He's got 79
First pitch of the
pitches.
at-bat. And this will be fouled away.
74 pitches, I'm sorry.
0-1 count and the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Gregorius is there for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it's still 3-1.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Didi Gregorius.
Hate to say it, but
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one. He swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
okay.
Roman Quinn will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
The batter, number
Into
2.
the box now,
Second baseman,
Gene Segura. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, that's what the Fanatic should look like.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough.
That was a
Even getting
ball.
1 out could be a challenge.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw.
He's out.
And he is out at second.
Wow.
Caught stealing to end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors.
I was
no
just kind of hoping to.
We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 3-1.
He had the speed to do it. It was just a matter of
Here's
what pitch.
Chris Bryant now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Chris Bryant.
Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit the box scores. But man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball.
How is that a ball?
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Wow.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lifetime in this matchup, 3 for 10. Pitch on its way to Avila. Little flare out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. Pitch away, a pitch away, and then the third one away, that he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he got him swinging. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Addison Russell as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Wow.
Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Up next for
and definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great
Okay,
reaction
Chris Bryant, we know you can play defense.
Stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, The more the hitters have seen you, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss
Can't
here,
swing
and he's
at those
behind in
junk
the count
pitches.
now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in once again, number 17. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Well, he's not the leadoff man, but matter of fact, it's 2 outs. I mean, furthest from the leadoff man.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he lines it out to center. But this will not get
Right
down
to
quickly
the center
enough as
fielder.
it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready
Now, with
for
it being
another
the
shot,
pitcher,
number 58.
Pitcher.
Been a strikeout
Number
victim
58.
twice in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, John Jay. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball.
This is just a key point of the game,
Wind up
and
the 0-1. Hot shot down
Foul
the line.
ball.
But this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Riding in once again, Jason Hayward. His prior history versus this arm, 1 for 5. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There goes the runner. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. 1-1, here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Tommy Hunter will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Tommy Hunter.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
okay.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Jay Bruce.
First offering on its way. A late
Why
swing
swing
and a
at that?
slider for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there, puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jay Bruce is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. That swung on and lifted down the left field line.
Oh, my goodness.
He will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Right side. To his left. Half. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Wow.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Chris Bryant.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hard hit ball to second. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Standing in, Tommy Hunter. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Adam Huseby will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Okay, bullpen.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed.
Come on.
Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after
Okay, Gene, we need to get you on base.
Segura.
Do something here.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
My goodness.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Avila corrals it. And the throw is in time. Segura is retired, 2 down now.
Fielder number 22,
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
On the ground to third. Right to Bryant.
I hit it to the vacuum
And
cleaner.
the innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Edward Ramos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
That one's in there. 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Oh, crap.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Addison Russell is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Addison Russell becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this.
So pitching-wise in this game,
they want to get back in this thing.
I've done what I needed to do.
Cubs, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Now we're just desperate to try to tie or win this game here.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe
pitching for the
situation
Cubs,
looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard throw.
Hope everybody's enjoying this game. This is very tense.
Bryce Harper is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops it
Oh,
right
it's
up
going to
the
be an
chute.
out.
This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in, number 17. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. 3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talked about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
9, Shea Bruce.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. The 0-1. Pretty well hit.
Gone. Oh, my goodness.
Into the seats.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, we had a tie game. Wow.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So digging in now, Scott Kingery. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
Oh my goodness.
That nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
Come on.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
It's a long fly ball! Deep! Oh, we're going to lose.
The catch, and that's the ball game.
It's so disappointing.
I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This was MLB The Show 17. And we lose the game. But you have to admit, it was competitive. It felt like a playoff atmosphere. It felt like a playoff game. Which, that's all you really can expect. That's the whole point. And that's the point of this series.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
I mean, he just had a bad first inning. Matter of fact, the same thing goes with the other starting pitcher. He only let up that 1 home run. We had the opportunities.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Yeah, I personally feel it was Chris Bryant that actually should be the player of the game. Yeah, he had a really good game, but Bryant had the
Tonight's
2-run
ball game
home run
comes to a close,
and a bunch of
3-1
defensive
the
stops.
final. Chicago have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. So that'll put a wrap on things here this
Here
evening.
now
For
is
my
the
partners
final
Harold
line
Reynolds
score
and Dan
tonight.
Plezak, this
First
is Matt
for the
Vasgersian.
victorious
This has been a
Chicago Cubs.
presentation of
3
MLB
runs
Network.
on 8
Good
hits.
night, everybody.
No errors. They left 6
Yeah.
men on base.
So this is WB69, and I'm
For
out.
Philadelphia, 1 run,